Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Wales, where we are going for the home and away achievement, and we're super close to doing that. We have most of the stuff that we need for it, except for Paris. And as you can see, we're very close to getting Paris. We got dragged into a war that gave us the wrong land, so we didn't quite get what we wanted out of that, even though we thoroughly beat Paris and had France and had Paris occupied. But let's just make the next war work. Now, there are a couple of ways we can get into France, into a war with France. We do have a truce until 1616, so 9 more years. So we could wait for that. The issue with that being that France is still allied to the Ottoman. And while they are fighting wars, they're not fighting the kind of wars that are going to make them unhappy to defend the French, I don't think. Unless they go back into attacking Austria, but then Austria's going to call us in, and that's all going to be bad, because we're allied to Austria at the moment. If they attack the Commonwealth, maybe we have a shot. That would actually be quite nice. Maybe. I don't know. They're no longer allied to France, so maybe not. The other option is to attack one of France's allies and simply pay double the war score for the provinces we need, but since we only need 2 or 3 provinces, it is quite a bit of development. If we look at the war score costs here, this is 21% for Paris, and then either 17 or 18%, so 17% war score. So that's a total of 38, so 76% war score in total. That's something we could manage by declaring war on one of their friends, which could be Denmark, could be Portugal, or could be Chapuya over here? Chapuya. And that would be the easiest start, of course, to go for Chapuya. And then just beat the French and whatever random New World nation is also allied to Chapuya. It's the Chupiniquim. These guys. Yes. So we could go fight France over here, not care really about the New World, have our colonial nations do, if there's any fighting in the New World, have our colonial nations do it, and then once we have occupied France, go over there, occupy that, and win the war. And I think that's probably what we're gonna do here. But for now, we are in a war against Lucca, Florence and Aachen, trying to conquer Lucca here. And we've obviously beaten Florence, we're just waiting for them to be happy to peace out, even though Aachen is still in the war. And they are getting sort of close to doing that, so that's fine. Then the question is, how do we go about actually attacking the French? And I think one thing I want for it is more boats. Already been building a bunch of heavies, but I rather like the idea of having naval superiority, so we don't have to bother about French naval invasions here. So I'd spent another 2 years or so on building these boats in, it doesn't really matter, in a bunch of places. And I have tons of naval force limits, just money that's a bit short. Not that we're not making money, but we're not as rich anymore as we used to be. We can also do some mission taking here, I think. I've been sitting on acquire subject because I thought maybe at some point deploy next course is going to be helpful. But it seems unlikely now that we're ever going to have subjects we want to annex. And create a grand fleet is going to give us 10% more of navies and some naval tradition when we take it. And we have the 10 heavies we need for it. So whenever we go to war, we can just click these 2 buttons in order to have a slightly stronger navy. I can make states. Normandy is an okay state, not great. And I don't think it has any relevant provinces in it, no. So it's not really a point to do that before the war either. We are fabricating on France. And we have some spy network. How do we have claims on? They must be leftover claims from earlier. But I do want to claim on this if I can get it already, on Chartres, and I can. And we should probably start fabricating on the Chupiniquim here, whatever, Chapuya. These are the Chupiniquim. Build spy network, yes. Obviously not because I want their land, but because I want to declare war on them without taking a heavy penalty here. It's interesting that there's still pirating going on in the English Channel, even though we have gigantic reduction to privateer efficiency here. But because of our heavies protecting the node, and we can tell this heavy to also hunt pirates in the English Channel. Reduce that efficiency even further. We can grab some more mercantilism, I think. Maybe at this point, getting close to victory, we should not be going for mercantilism, but going for just straight up money instead. But I do prefer it the other way around. Austria is no longer a great power. This alliance really is not doing anything for us, I don't think. Maybe we should break this alliance here. Doesn't really deter anybody from attacking us, it might just draw us into another war. It would have been... In the end, it was bad to even take this alliance, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of it before they make us fight another Ottoman war that we don't want. Alrighty. What else? Truce to Kazan has ended. People embracing global trade. Have we actually embraced our global trade at the moment? We have not. Right. That's why I shouldn't have been building those ships. I was waiting for money to embrace the institution. Whoops. Oh well. And there was another reason to take actual money out of our religion decision. That was just bad. I forgot between episodes that that was a plan. It's been a couple of days, and apparently that was enough to forget all about the institution. Shame. But it's spreading. Could turn on some more institution spread edict, but I don't think that's worth it. It costs a lot of money. Probably not going to save us a lot of money, so let's not. Now we could lower army maintenance to make a bunch more money instead of drilling. But I do want my armies to be pretty drilled when we go to war with the French. Not sure what's better here. General died drilling. That was our last good general, I believe. I'm gonna grab a new one, even though we dearly lack military power. And he's a 4-3-3. That's okay. Prefer a siege, but we can always just grab our Conquistador if we need to siege. Speaking of Conquistador, is he Conquistadoring? He's not. Of course not. Oh, I remember. He's probably going to die to rebels somewhere again. But maybe not. Let's see. Gain admin power, which we're super high on. Or gain prestige, which we are super high on. So I'd rather have the admin power. I think I'm going to take the admin tech here. Ahead of time with institution tax penalty, but I want to be able to take this admin. I don't really see an issue with this. Yep. And this way we stay ahead of time even though we are behind on the institution, allowing us to keep gaining innovativeness. And Sunday schools, sure. Send people to school on Sunday. That's quite unfair. How's our innovativeness doing anyway? 17.8. Wow, it's so insane. That actually means we can convert something we couldn't convert earlier. Roma, hello. I mean, 333 month is a lot, but if I go ahead and turn on Missionary Strength Edict, puts you to 77 month. It's still forever, but a lot less forever, so that's good. And I could always grab a missionary advisor. Colony has grown, good. Lost claim on Provence, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, so we need one more province down here. 7. Let's grab Antiquoya here. I can't. Oh, I can. Just had to wait a day for the colonist, alright. Now, let's grab that money if we can. We can remember not to spend all of it. 1 siege trip on our guy, very nice. Still a very bad general, but having a siege pip makes him a lot better. How about that peace, though? Luca, yes, finally, thank you. You gonna give me some money? You are. All your money? Yes, which is not a lot. Good. Good, good. Could you stand in Luca and drill? You can, so let's do that. Just to keep that unrest to an absolute minimum, which is 0. Which is, in fact, the absolute minimum. Obviously, we have to core it. So we're at peace now. That means we can check whether there are any people, any relevant people that would be willing to ally us. Tunis, Sweden, Russia. Russia is a great power. They're not the strongest of our great powers, but they are a great power. We're still only 3rd rank great power. It's pretty sad. Rival to France, the Commonwealth, and the Ottomans. Yeah, I mean, that might cost us, once again, getting us into wars we don't want. Do the Ottomans want Russian land? Probably. Yeah, I mean, they want everything. Do I want to be allied to Russia? They have only... Oh, it doesn't really do anything for us. We don't need the defensive alliance. We're not going to use them offensively, so why would we? Yeah, I think that's a good solution here. Just not taking those allies. We should probably take Defender of the Faith when we go to war for the 5% additional morale, assuming that we have the money to do it. I'm losing some more trade protection here. It's alright. Still pirates around. You, go hunt pirates in the channel. We're also hunting pirates down here just to stop the Tunisians from raiding our coasts. Not because they're actual pirates. I'm not going to sell you Connaught here. Oh, the H is ending. Right. Let's not forget about the H ending. Because we want to take the thingamabob beforehand. The Golden Age. And we should also take it, even if the age hasn't ended yet, before we take any more tech. We should have done it before taking admin tech. I just forgot about it. That's fine. Gain inflation or lose money. Ugh. Guess we gain 2 inflation. Not a fan of having so much inflation. That's so much. Basically I have none. Could just drop it to none. Once we take that age. And I'm not really willing to take it right away because I'm not quite sure how long this... It's probably not going to go 50 years, so we're probably fine taking it. But maybe we take over 50 years and then it would be annoying to lose our age. We could have the burghers gain loyalty, gain 2 base tax, and they gain Leicester. Sure. Does that mean I can milk the burghers? I can. Good, 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 good. You need to be a bit happier. Could do that by giving you a piece of land. Do you already have Lothian? You do. So I assume you have all my centers of trade. Essex, London, and Lothian are all burgher provinces. Okay. But Genoa? What about Genoa? Genoa is not a burgher province. I give that to them, they will be almost influential enough, but not quite. Let's give them that and then give them something else. Is there another center of trade down here? No, it's just Genoa, right? Yeah, and Florence, which we don't own. Burghers. Any good trade province with autonomy. This is fine. Yeah. Have Siena. And then could ask them for Diplo support. What I really want is their money. The rest doesn't really matter too much at the moment. Let's just grab the ducats here. And I could drop them to unhappy. No. The Diplo's not worth it at the moment. We don't need it. Gain support for global trade, which I don't mind, and gain unrest in Albenga, which is down here. Which has none unrest. Or we just gain less unrest and more taxes. Now let's just grab global trade. It might save us some money. Oh yeah, it actually makes us able to embrace it. Excellent. And let's just check whether there's somebody some province super close to getting global trade. If not, I'm gonna embrace it immediately. Yep. Wait, are we... Yes, we're fine on tech timing, so let's do the following. This does not reduce... Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna start a golden era here. And then I'm going to embrace the institution. Giving us another merchant. And then I will embrace diplotechnology. Embrace. Take diplotechnology, obviously. And then I really want that military technology too. We cannot milk the nobles, however, until 1616, so that's not a thing. I could focus on that or grab a better advisor, which we can't currently afford, obviously. But that might be a thing I'm going to do soon. Grab a military advisor. Are you half price? I don't think he's half price. Getting a half price guy and promoting him would be pretty nice. Let's grab our claim on whatever your name is over here. For war purposes. Good. Then what's going to be our entrance to France? Could take the southern route through Provence, but I really think I want the northern route through here so we can have Paris occupied ASAP. Because if we don't declare on war France directly, we need occupation of Paris to take it. I think we need that anyway because it's a fort, but we definitely need it now. Let's grab all those heavies that are freshly built here. Put them to work. And I think I'm gonna, you also. I'm gonna bring up my Italian fleet. Whatever. That's just heavies? Yeah. I'm gonna bring up my Italian fleet before we declare war, so we have the full power of the English Navy. No, not... Yes, it's fine. Full power of the English Navy up here in the channel to protect our home islands. I don't really care about this part. I'm gonna raise the forts. If I have the money, I'll even build good forts. And maybe there's a way to use this fort in Cuneo to murder some French armies, because it's a hills fort, mountains even. But that would mean having an army here and also having an army up there, and I kinda don't have the manpower to fill two armies, do I? Are you full army? 30-20, yeah, you look like a full army. So 50k is about what we need, and this is not even remotely 50k, and we have some force limit, but not insane amounts. But we do have a trader, let's not forget about that. Where do I want it? Lübeck is decent, but we don't have a lot of trade power in Lübeck. Anything in the New World? We are already steering here. The Caribbean is not looking great. We don't have tons of trade power in the Caribbean, but it's looking bad. So I could try to transfer from here, so it doesn't go to Sevilla. I assume this is Sevilla. No, it's even... Yes, it's Sevilla. Let's see what that does. How much we can transfer from here. Transfer trade power with Tristan. It's probably not worth it, to be quite honest. It's probably better to do it in Lübeck, because it's a much wealthier node. But let's see. You can build things, but I don't want to. It's actually steering in the right direction, but it's steering pitiful amounts. Well, 1.39. But 1.39, that's then reduced by my trade power here. Well, most of it's going the right way, so that's fine, I guess. Could be okay. It's probably still better to do it in Limerick, but the 40 targets they have here, wow. So this is putting something around 1.5 into the channel. If I instead go here from, what was it? The Caribbean. It's gonna take 1 million months to get there. Like 2. Pretty close to 1 million, if you ask me. I've taken my age good. I do want second army, sort of. So we have 5, 18. I mean, why don't I start putting my army into Khan here? So we have 18 frontline troops. We need it to be 30. So build 10 more. I'm actually over force limit, because apparently math is hard. Let's not do that. Let's go to exactly force limit here. I think we should probably only attack from one side. I'm just not sure which side it's going to be. I would love to use this fort here in Wales to... in Wales, yes, of course in Wales. In Cuneo to murder some French troops. On the other hand, they might just attack up here and then we have our army down here doing nothing. Which would obviously not be great. Now we're in Lübeck and transferring a ducat more to the English Channel. That's good. Commonwealth, still the Emperor. I would like to take more. I really want to finish off. I'm gonna focus on military now. Really need that military power. And I'm gonna grab this +2 guy, I guess. Get as much military power as we can here. Liberty design subjects. We have it, our heir has it. Good thing our subjects are not very rebellious. There's the Age of Absolutism. And an end of the truce with the Ottomans. So, multicultural nation we can probably get on a click, which is cool. But the rest, I don't think we have the tech for universities yet. We're not going to have trade companies. We're not going to have 200 force limit, I don't think, unless we take quantity ideas at some point. Probably not. We're not going to be the Emperor of China. And we're not going to win the Religious League War because it's already done. So, yeah, let's do that click for becoming multicultural by accepting Tuscan or just English, because we're not going to be an empire anyway. We do get reduced penalties from the English, but we get it in a lot of provinces. So really, let's just go and accept English. Fine. Fine, I'll accept the English. It's okay. And then we have 1. Ooh, so we make 1 splendor each month, and that's probably gonna be all that we're gonna be getting here. Can we do some reducing of autonomy? We can. In places that don't have armies on them. Pisa? No. Actually, just in Argyll, which should be fine. Cumbria, which should be fine. Westmarch, which should be fine. Not in Lucca. And not in Siena. I'm thinking about that at this time because it gave us a tiny bit of absolutism, which gives us some administrative efficiency, which is nice to have. Not that we're going to do a ton more wars, so it's not going to be super impactful. Hopefully we're going to do 1 more war. That would be the plan, right? 1 war, be done. Did I tell my boats to transport people over here? Do I have people in the New World still? I do. Ooh. I think I'm going to stop fighting wars here, and I'm going to start fighting wars elsewhere. That said, could I finally tell my colonial nation to start wars? Or they're still saying, ooh, we don't have any claims. If I told New Wales to start war in colony, I could. Could fight against Nova Hollandia. Okay. That seems tempting. Let's try to see in the ledger whether Nova Hollandia has any military. Nova Hollandia. They have 5,000 troops to the 10,000 that my colonial nation has. So if they're not stupid, this should be fine. Let's try this. Haven't pressed that button in a while. Start war in colony, Nova Hollandia conquest. I mean, I suppose hopefully they're gonna stop drilling their troops. They are. Hopefully they're gonna wait for some morale before they fight, which they don't seem to be. Still want you to keep up on those colonization rights. For sure. Could give you monopoly charters. That makes you happy enough that I can take your Diplo support. Which is cool. Oh, come on. Get some morale before you fight. Yeah, you'd better run. Offensive ideas. No, I want the tech. So that means that I can transport these 20 guys home. And by home I mean to France. And then maybe I actually do have 2 armies, which would be nice. Some sort of pincer movement on the French. And then do a timing attack when we have our idea group fulfilled. That sounds like a plan. Lose 1 billion ducats? No. I guess I'm gonna lose the stability here because I don't want to go bankrupt or take 1 million loans. Look. I mean, we were at 3 stability, so it's fine. It's not a problem in any way, shape, or form, but still. Provence wants to ally me. It's tempting, but no. Especially since they're now being conquered by the Swiss, of all people. So plan would be to have 1 army down here, hope that the French try to attack me in Cuneo and then murder them with a stack. If they don't, we just attack from the south and from the north and get them that way. Or so much the plan. Have a decent navy that protects our flanks. Sure, grab a second claim on these guys, not that I really care. The only reason I need to claim on you is to declare war on the French. Cool. Come home. And I can probably take another claim on the French. But we have Charter. We can't claim Paris. Claim. So I guess I'm going to claim Core here because it's a center of trade. Not that it's going to matter. Could try improving with the Ottoman for the off chance that that helps us getting them out of a war. So we can declare directly on the French. Could be useful. Could also be completely pointless, but we do have the diplomats free at the moment, so I'm not too worried. Come on, I want that military tech. And I want it now. It's not super important tech, but still. We do get cavalry shock. It does nothing for us, actually. Spinal construction, sure. Since the tech does nothing for us, we could think about not grabbing it and instead focusing on just the ideas. We need, what, 2 more ideas? Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Panama is going to be fine. We have these people. We have this. We are not going to get this unless our attack happens, which it seems to be. And I mean, I guess we could go for California. And then steer that through Mexico. We don't have Mexico, though. Still. Could see going for California. Is there a center of trade up here? I thought there was. Yes, here. I have no colonists. I do have a colonist, though. There. Colonialism, casus belli lost. Whatever. WE. Trade protection against Castile. So, if we're saying we're declaring war very soon, which I think we could once our troops are over here, then that would mean that we do not need this military attack because it does nothing for us except for supply limit, which, I mean, 50% supply limit is pretty good. Yeah, let's take the tech anyway. and then declare war as soon as we have the ideas. Sounds good to me. There's core on Luca, and I can convert it. And there's military tech. That said, there's no rush to take the military tech. So we'd rather take the slight reduction in cost of military tech by taking the ideas first. Also, we might get ahead of time neighbor bonus, an additional ahead of time neighbor bonus for the tech. So let's go ideas first and then maybe the tech, or we'll just declare war. Let's see. But we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing here, why don't you subscribe to my channel? Why don't you smash the like button on those videos? And if you're anything to say, why don't you do it down there in the comments? I always enjoy talking to you all. See you guys next time.